Agents, Luis Moreno here with Think Medicare, Think ACA. I got an agent who emailed me a very good question. The question is this. Hope your day's going well. All right, cool. I like that kind of stuff. Could you please send me some information on how an agent located in California can sell ACA remotely? What is involved in on the marketing side and on the training side and certifications? I'd like to work with your agency if that's possible. Well, hell yeah. All right. So I'm going to answer that question as soon as you guys do three things for me. I don't ask for a lot, guys. Number one, give me a thumbs up. Like the video. It helps spread the news around, spread this video around. Number two, if you got a question, post in the comment. And I'm the only one that checks the comments. I get an email and then I click on the video. It opens up and I respond. So if you got a question for me, hit me up there. And then finally, if you're a subscriber, thank you. And if you're not, come on, subscribe to my channel. Help me out. We crossed the 7,000 threshold. We're trying to get to 10K. Give me a hand here. All right. So if you sell, first of all, I will tell you this. ACA, at least for me and my agency, is probably 80% sold over the phone. Okay. It's easy to do. Now, regardless of where you're at, we have rules that we have to comply with. So no matter whether you're sitting with them in person, in a face-to-face meeting, whether you're doing it remotely over the phone, or maybe you're just communicating by email, whatever it may be, you need to make sure, first of all, that these two things in compliance are always done. Number one is you get a consent form before you search them. And number two, that you get a confirmation on all the data that you've plugged into the application to make sure that it is accurate. They've got to confirm that. So remember that, okay, regardless of what we're going to continue talking about here in a minute. You have to do those two things to be compliant. All right. Now, so you're in California, the agent who sent me this email. California, I could be in Texas, it doesn't matter. So first of all, if you're going to sell in your home state, you're going to want to be licensed for your life and health. Secondly, you're going to need E&O. Okay, that is your errors and omissions insurance. This is your case you screw up kind of insurance. Okay, no carrier is going to contract you unless you have E&O. I recommend napabenefits.org. Go look them up, or you can just hunt for different E&Os and see if you can find cheap one. That's usually what agents do. Napa E&O, kind of cheap, hard to beat. Okay, so once you've done that, what you're going to do at that point is you've got to get contracted with carriers in the states that you're going to be selling. And then I'm going to talk about certification. So let's go to this map that I'm going to share with you here. Now, here's a map of the US. Now, you've got three different codes here, three different colors. Through me and through Messer, who is the organization that I contract with, we just don't sell in these gray states. Okay, I can't help you. Okay, I'm sure you can get help there. I just can't do it. Now, on all the other states, I can help. Okay, so we have these aqua green states and we have the dark blue states. All right, now let's say you're in California. That's where this agent is hitting me up. You're going to want to get contracted with these four carriers. Okay, you're going to want to do that. If you're in Texas, you're going to want all of these 8 or 9 carriers. If you're in Florida, you're going to want all these carriers. So when I tell agents, who should you get contracted with? You want to get all of them in that state. You don't know from one year to the next who's going to be the most competitive. And secondly, you don't know your insurance doctor list and prescription list. So you may have to go from this carrier to this carrier to this carrier to this carrier to find one that fits them. So just get them all. Okay, it's that easy. This is not like Medicare. With Medicare, every carrier that you get, you must certify with. Here, you do not. Okay, so get those carriers. The next thing is certification. So on the dark blue states, to get certified, you're going to go to portal.cms.gov. And if you go to my YouTube channel and you click on just new agent certification, I have a video that I have already created for you on that one. But here is where you will get your certification done for all the states that are dark blue. So if you're in Texas and you certified, all I have to do is to be certified to sell in all these other states. I've already met the certification requirement. Now, if I want to sell in New Mexico, well, you notice New Mexico is a aqua state, or Colorado or California. These are state-based exchanges, which means they don't certify on this website. What it means to be a state-based exchange is that every state has their own exchange. They don't use healthcare.gov. They have their own proprietary site to quote and enroll. Plus, they also have their own certification that you must do. So your California agent, you're going to have to certify over here if you want to sell in California and contract. You want to sell in Texas, you get contracted with the carriers here in Texas, and you have to get certified on portal.cms.gov. Okay, just one of those things. Now, I did forget about licensing. You've got to get licensed a license in the state that you don't reside in. So in California, you have a resident license. If you want to sell in Texas, you're going to get a non-resident license. So I recommend, if you're going to go start getting your licensing, go to NIPR. Get rid of this right here. You're going to go to NIPR, which stands for the National Insurance Producer Registry. And you're going to go to the licensing center here, and you're going to apply for a license. And then you either apply for a resident license in the state that you reside in, or you apply for a non-resident license. And all you've got to do is, once you already have your resident license, all you've got to do is do the non-resident license application, answer a few questions, and pay their fee. And you get the license pretty darn quick, a couple of days sometimes. You already be licensed in that state. They'll send you an email. You download the picture of the license, and then you're rocking and rolling. All right, so I hope that helps you out. As far as what I offer, guys. So if you want to come to me and you want to get contracted with me, here's what I do for you guys. Okay. Number one, the one thing that I do is I help you guys with training. So I have a 6 to 7 week, it depends on how fast I go, 6 to 7 week ACA 101 training. Okay. I walk you through everything that you need to know, so that when you are coming fresh to me and you know nothing about healthcare, you will come out on the other side knowing exactly how to quote and how to enroll, how to recommend products. You'll also know how to bundle the dental and vision and the indemnity and the life. You put it all into one nice, beautiful package. I will show you how to do that. Okay. Medicare, I do the very same thing, guys. I have a 9-week course. It's a little more intense, a lot more rules for Medicare, but I will train you guys, number one. So I'm just not going to contract you and wish you well. My trainings are live on Zoom. Okay. In addition to providing ACA trainings, Medicare trainings, which ACA do on Wednesdays, Medicare on Thursdays. On Tuesdays, I have an agent growth. Okay. I bring up either the hottest news that I know about ACA or Medicare. I bring in carrier reps. I bring in speakers from the outside that are going to help us grow. That's my objective on Tuesdays. So I do that. In addition to all that, here's what I do. I also will help you with support questions. So I have a platform called School. Okay, once you're contracted with me, I will add you to my School platform. On this platform is where you get the links to all the Zooms. And then secondly, this is where you get to ask support questions. So you post your questions on there, I monitor it, I answer the questions and get you going. But we almost have 900 agents in there, guys. So not only am I answering, but you're getting answers from them. So if you're out there on an island all by yourself and you want to have a little community to get with, that's the way to go. Join my School. All right, guys. Hope this helps you out. Don't forget to like, comment, and please subscribe to my channel. And if you click on the more down below, I've got a bunch of things for y'all. If you all want to set up a one-on-one coaching with me, I have that available. It's not free, but if you want to pick my brain, 25 years of doing this, I'll be glad to share everything with you. You can book a one-on-one. I also have my agent CRM, where I take care of all of my compliance for ACA and Medicare. Agent CRM allows me to get the consent and the confirmation. Okay, so that's number two. If you want to learn how to run ads on social media, down below, I got my partner Shauna. She's doing a great job with ACA, with Facebook and marketing. She's got a very thorough a course for you. And then I add to the course how to utilize a CRM to help you close more deals. Okay, so guys, I've got all the stuff that I utilize down below. Take advantage of it. This is Luis Moreno with Think Medicare, Think ACA. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.